What's going on, everybody? Give me a quick second. I'm gonna share some stuff, and then where we're gonna get into it today. There's a lot going on that's gonna affect a lot of stuff. A lot of this stuff I talked about yesterday too, and it's funny because, and I'll actually get to I'll get to what you were talking about being surprised that people are actually shocked about um, how things are in or all of this in Hollywood. A lot of the examples that we're seeing are again those that aren't in touch with the new age. Is my mic really that quiet? Hold on. Is that better? Seriously? Okay, is that better then? Are you sure it's the mic and it's not? Okay. So a lot of the stuff that we're talking about is a lot of the stuff that we're going to be talking about is it's how out of touch the older generations are with the with the newer generations. How out of touch they are with how much things have actually changed in in this space. Like things are not the same as they used to be. So give me a real quick second. I will. All right. So in the midst of already having problems in Hollywood, for for those that aren't actually uh, up to date of what's going on, because I we all knew something was going on when Disney laid off like thousands of people. Like they laid off quite a bit of people in the last couple of years. Uh, People were talking about how it would affect Marvel and all that. You know how we normally talk, right? Fuck the people that got laid off. It's all about the things that we like. Um, there's there's that. I think some other people, Roxas, didn't some other people get laid off everywhere else too? I think Netflix laid off some people too. I think Netflix laid off quite a bit of people in the last couple of years, right? And in all actuality, it's just like we were talking about yesterday. Like, how do you put a dollar amount on something that's not tangible? How do you do that? And I don't think there is a way. That's why, yeah, Netflix and Amazon did as well. Amazon did do that. So, how do you put a dollar amount on something that's not tangible? How do you put a dollar amount on something you cannot feel? Because at this point, what we're in the digital age, I brought up the digital age a lot, and I kind of wanted to weave this together yesterday, but I didn't really think to do it. Um, but with the loss of with trading convenience, with trading in the things that we used to have for the convenience of getting it however and whenever we please, we have now cut out an industry that was much needed. For instance, like the materials that you would use to like get CDs and stuff, right? Uh, hold on real quick. So when we're talking about when like back then when we had like CDs and stuff, like you could put a dollar amount on it because it wasn't, you weren't just paying the artists or the labels, you were also paying for the distribution, you were paying for the materials to make the to make the items that were tangible. You were paying for a lot of stuff. You were paying for engineering, you're paying, and you're still kind of paying for that stuff, I guess, in a sense, but you're not paying for as much. You're more so now paying for the uh you're paying for the maintenance that it takes to uphold streaming, uh as well as production. Did I sneeze? I did sneeze. Thank you. I don't remember sneezing. My bad. Anyway, you're paying for you're paying for all of the other stuff, and then there's something that's just lacking, and the writers aren't really getting any of that. They're not getting the streaming bonuses because it's really hard to put a value on something that isn't tangible, which is why NFTs are such a problem. That's why it's such a problem with NFTs, because we can't even truly define what an NFT is. And if you can define what an NFT is, I would love to hear it. But the truth of the matter is that we can only take stabs in the dark at it. And if we as this generation can't define that, what makes you think that the older generations are going to be able to actually define that? In fact, I'd argue it's going to be worse for them because they're used to the tangibilities of things. They're used to the industrial age. They're used to a lot more than what we've given up. And so, in the midst of us trading all of this in for convenience, now we're having problems. And now we're seeing these problems unfold. The pandemic unleashed a lot of stuff, by the way. Because, Roxas, you sent me a video which I thought was pretty interesting, which actually covered a lot of the stuff that we were talking about. But there was some stuff in there that I didn't talk about. I would say that in gaming, we are already shaping that with the value of rate loot boxes, and it's not great. I don't think that we actually are, though. I think what's happening is that corporations are now taking naive individuals. They're taking the naivete of individuals and putting a price on it because they know we're not going to question how much it's going to cost. We're never gonna fucking question that, or at least if you don't have a half a nat's brain, you're not gonna question what the value is, right? So let me ask you this: if we're paying for loot boxes, which me and you have both been guilty of in the past, of paying for loot boxes, how much value can you really put on something that's digital? How much value can you really how much value can you really put on something that you can't even hold? This is all digitally done with real life currency, mind you. And I understand now why it's still a topic of discussion. I would say that this is them shaking it for themselves, selling a rare item digitally for 100. That is very naive. It's smart for them. If they can bank off of it, it's smart for the corporation. It is not smart for us, though. Especially when we think we can do the same thing as what a corporation does and think that they're not going to get a hold of the model and take it and make it worse than what it already is. Like, it's hard to put value truly on non-tangible items. I would argue that as of right now, with everything moving into the digital space, you're seeing less. You're going to start seeing less and less discs in games. You're going to start seeing start seeing more discless consoles in the future. You're going to start seeing a lot more. we're probably going to lose DVDs soon. Like they're already for streaming services, they're already on their way out the door. Um, we're moving into a digital age now, and so now we have to move fast because the digital age moves fast, and we don't have any clear cut way to put actual value on anything that's digital at all. And so people that, like, let's say for the gaming industry, for instance, you're seeing the price hikes in the games, for instance, like $70 for games, and you're not even getting a disc now. And for all intents and purposes, because of the convenience, your game isn't even it's probably not even going to be complete, depending on who it's developed by. Um, you're seeing a struggle right now. You're seeing a struggle between corporation and consumer right now, as well as, and not even just corporations, the workers within the corporations. You're seeing that struggle now. So, with that being said, we're finally at the breaking point. We're at the breaking point right now, which is where finally people are starting to realize, like, you've put a value on this, but we're not seeing any of that coming back. There's a lot of companies going, hey, this is 100, and people are paying it, and I'm like, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. But if they see good value in that, then I don't even know how to steer that conversation or how it goes. What is fair value like, honestly? Well, what is fair value? That's the point. Is that there are individuals that get to determine that, and it doesn't seem like everybody is eating off of it. And that's the base for this whole strike in the first place. Something that video covered that that's something that video covered that I thought was pretty interesting. And I don't think I talked about it yesterday. I think I might have covered that a little bit yesterday. I could very well be wrong though. We're just at the breaking point now. With all the layoffs and stuff, somebody said in there machines are taking over the job. Well, yeah, because if you can't find anybody that the funny part about that is the counter argument could be, well, if you can't find anybody that wants to do the job, then we'll just create something else that will do the job without question. The problem with that is, though, is that you still need people to maintain that. At least until they figure out, at least until they do something to where it can maintain itself, and that probably won't be for a little while. So that's why coding is like the big topic for jobs. And while like I said, it sounds like fun, it's gonna be the same as any other job. So now we're in the dumpster fire, and everything that's going to be affected that I talked about yesterday will start to happen. And I think it's going to happen a lot sooner than later. I don't think I'm going to customize this guy as much today. So everybody in the San Diego area, like, support your local businesses, because with this happening, I'm pretty sure Hall H is done for, and that's about 60% of Comic-Con. And I bring that up because Comic-Con is like one of the biggest events to happen in San Diego. I think that is the only big event that happens in San Diego. Am I wrong? I could very well be wrong about that. I very well could be wrong about that. But if that is the biggest event and the only event, then businesses around are definitely going to suffer. I could imagine that within the next week, we'll probably see a lot of people outraged because they want their money back. There's a lot of delusional people too. Um, what is it that they said? That one video you sent me that triggered me so bad yesterday. Um, let's wait and see what happens. Like, no, if you can look at if you can read between the lines, then you know what's coming. You honestly know what's coming. SDCC is the biggest event. A lot of business I see in the gas lamp. And docks closed through my years going. This will make it worse. Oh yeah. Yes, the clownish behavior. I think the issue that I had with it is that the delusions, one of the things that made me mad, and I said this yesterday, I'll say it again. One of the things that made me mad about it was that they were just like, I think it's lame that actors can't cut, but if the actors stand by the writers, then what? Fuck the entertainment at this, but like we often forget that these people are people that are helping create the content that we digest on a daily basis. And so basically when you say that, you're basically saying fuck those people, continue to provide me with entertainment without even seeing the implications of what is actually going on behind the scenes, without even thinking that, hey, these people are just like you. So you mean to tell me if people are like, if you said that you weren't going to do a stream and then you got a comment, you got thousands of comments that said, well, that's lame, you're not going to do a stream. You mean to tell me that you're going to take that lightly? Would you be able to take that lightly just as an average content creator, not as anybody in Hollywood, as an average content creator? You mean to tell me, like, they strike me as people that that if they get like a really negative comment, like they'll jump over the edge and do some crazy stuff. But the complete disregard was just amazing to me. The delusions of grandeur that were just in that whole conversation. And they didn't even cover this that much. They talked about it for like 5 minutes. And then they went on to say, well, these are the Funko Pops that are going to be, because they are that dedicated to SDCC that they will do anything to make it look a certain way. Here's the reality, though. Meanwhile, a guy who used to be on the board is sitting there telling you that these guys at the top are not even in touch with what is actually going on. They are doing everything in their power, which in all actuality, part of there should be a balance of this. They should be reaching out to other entities to try and get more traction, to try and get more popular, but it's just not being done in the right way. And so when you have these people saying that, well, having a bunch of people come in to have to teach you about how to write, like, you can go to college for that. Why do I go to a con to learn about writing scripts and storyboards and stuff like that? Like, that's not why people want to go. And they're so out of touch with what a con should be that it's no wonder why they're in the position that they're in right now. Let me get to these comments real quick. It was the unofficial something. You know what's lame? That the writers and actors had to choose to give up their livelihoods to get a better wage. They are sacrificing their money to strike for the betterment of themselves and the future of their industry. It's lame that we can't give them the benefit of the doubt. that we can't stand by them, and we are mad at them because SDCC is going to be a lesser version of itself, or we have reruns forever now. We should sit down and watch our reruns and enhance the conversation constructively, and hope that this gets resolved in a good way sooner rather than later instead of being senseless. Well, the issue is this kind of shows, honestly, this kind of shows us. Oh, I forgot. This is way different. Will you please do what I need? That's what I need. It kind of shows you just how privileged we are. We are truly privileged to even get all of this stuff that we have. You take one thing away from us though, and we will lose our shit. Like, no kidding. And we've seen examples of this several times. We are about to see a bigger example of this now. Like, if the pandemic didn't show us that, then maybe this will. And the pandemic made things. Pandemic was definitely a. It was definitely it was definitely the catalyst for all of this to happen. I would argue that. Oof. So, what is it that I was saying? I was saying that it just amazes me that we are really at the point that we are right now, where we're more mad that the con isn't going to be what it's like. I'd be more mad if I didn't get my money back for it. Like, at this point, we really should be focused on like their local businesses at this point. Like, think of all the people that have lost that have lost out. Like, there are people that live there saying, oh, we haven't seen business in a long time, and SDCC is like the business that we need. So if SDCC isn't as big as it normally is, and let's say that people don't actually show up, or if they do decide to show up, you know, it could go either way. It could be that they still show up just to get out of wherever they are, and you know, maybe they buy some things to sell on eBay or whatever it is that they do.
Don't worry, Torrent.
And
Fortune
they can get out on the town, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the food and everything. Then it could work out in the local businesses favor. That's if that happens that way. It could very well possibly still be a thing, but I mean, there are people that are asking for their money. They don't want to go to a show that for things that they're not interested in. The guy that was behind the scenes yesterday, he said it himself, like, there's not a lot of people that appreciate comic books anymore. Let's just be honest about that. And Marvel, I would argue that the Marvel universe, cinematic wise, has changed that. I argue that they changed that forever. From the moment they started with Iron Man, they changed it. And no, I'll go back as far to say as far as Blade. Because say what you want about that trilogy, but that sparked a lot of this stuff to happen. Like, it sparked a new Hulk. It sparked Iron Man. And I'm honestly surprised they didn't. I'm really surprised that they didn't implement Blade in there to begin with. I would have. But anyway, I'd argue that that's changed everything forever. Like, having Marvel Cinematic, like, who's talking about reading comic books anymore? Like, in this new day and age, right? Like, I can appreciate comic books still because I came up on some of them, you know what I mean? And then he talked a little bit about the decline in the sales of comic books and whatnot. And it just makes sense. Like, they're changing some of the things that we as the older generation have have come to enjoy. They're changing the storylines to fit certain narratives. They're doing all this crazy stuff with them. And DC, like I said, is most the most disorganized out of everyone. Um, and they're having even more troubles because they keep changing the narrative. They changed the narrative with Superman. They changed the characteristics of Green Lantern. They changed a lot of things. And when you get some of the behind the scenes talks about what actually goes on, it starts to make sense. And so now, because of this strike, yes, San Diego Comic-Con is in a scramble. And I don't think they know what it is that they're trying to scramble to do now, because they've used the backs of popular actors for years now, that they don't know what they're going to do without them. That's been their thing. That's been their bread and butter, is getting Hollywood on their side. But what do you do when Hollywood goes black? Hey, SDCC is a smaller piece of the pie compared to what's about to happen in the streaming space. I'd argue within a month you're totally gonna watch all of your streaming services go up in price. I can speculate that easily. Because what do? They say they have what, a half a year's content left for a half a year. But they don't have anything else past that if this strike goes on. So what do? You got to make money somehow. You got to keep the lights on in the studio somehow, right? You got to keep your streaming services going on. So what else do? You hike the price up. And I can see them honestly doing that within the next couple of months, maybe a month. Who knows? I can honestly see them doing that. But this is what happens when you play with people's livelihoods with things that aren't tangible, though. And when we've traded everything that we've worked for convenience, like, there's not too much else that can be done. And when you cannot put a value on, when it's hard to put a price tag on something you can't touch, what do? Then it just seems like they're not even willing to pay these people that are working behind the scenes. Like, they made it clear with the statement yesterday, they intend to let this drag on until people lose their houses. Oh, hey, wait, they had to retract that one because it looked bad. So now we're just focused on the imagery. If you're watching this stream and you're going to SDCC, please support the local businesses in the area. The gas lamp is a beautiful historic place, as well as old San Diego. Don't let that place die because of all this. I don't think it's gonna die necessarily, but I do think that there are gonna be very harsh consequences to the city. But yes, support the local businesses if you are still going to SDCC. In fact, I'd argue don't even support SDCC anymore. That's where I'm at. I'm at that point because of all of the delusion. Because they are feeding that delusion like crazy, and it just needs to stop. I don't think it's gonna help I don't think it's gonna help anything. In fact, I'd argue, because the writers are just looking, the Writers Guild and the actors and everything are just looking for what's owed to them as far as what as far as their work goes. Like, they're really not seeing those bonuses come out of the streaming service, out of the world of streaming, out of the digital age. So I would argue that it's going to make things worse. The more that we start supporting some of these corporations, I would argue, think about I would make this argument. Think about it as if it were a normal job and you wanted to see the pay that you deserve. Like, think of it that way. Think of it like, because eventually this is going to bleed into the normal industry, and if we don't think that that's possible, like, check again. Because where you have one industry, I'm saying this because and it is very important to listen to this. If you have one industry down, you have another industry that they're going to lean on. People can lean on any industry at this point, and eventually that's going to fall onto whatever industry. And right now, like, there are jobs, um, but we're in a space now where people don't want to take those jobs because of how they get treated. I would implore that executives or anybody in a managerial position take heed of the employees underneath you. You need them just as much as they need you. Like, it's a two-way street. And that's a lot of, like, if we don't take anything from this, like, that's something that we should take, is that when you work for any place, it's a two-way street. When you sit down in an interview, when you sit down to interview people, the issue that we have is that we don't ever think that those people are signing a contract for their time. They're signing a contract for their time and what you pay them for their time. And you need them to keep business up. You need them to keep you need them to keep the gears turning. And it's just really difficult to do that if you don't see that yourself and you're just sitting there hiding behind your higher up positions. That's a lot of the issue right now. Is that higher ups have sat in their position, milking the industry for everything that it could get its hands on. And the people that are actually behind the scenes working aren't seeing that return. Yes, skip SDCC, but see San Diego and all the local places. Yes, skip the Comic-Con, because they don't even have a play spot next year. Let's be real. They don't have a play spot next year. I was shocked to learn that because I didn't know they were leasing the building. Hey, guess what? Now that you've basically lost Hall H, or I'm sorry, everything that made Hall H what Hall H is, or was, you're not going to see the same return next year. And so what we're seeing is another death like E3. Hold on, sorry. We're seeing the death like E3. And corporations, they're going to realize they can do bad all by themselves. And they can get there. They can advertise. They can advertise their trailers in their own way. They can host their own showcase if they want to. We've seen it in the game industry. We're going to see it. You're going to see it more often in a lot of spaces too. You might see it in the music industry. We've got all this AI technology now. Like, who's to say people are going to want to travel the road to do concerts anymore? Like, this is how much the digital age has affected. This is how much going digital has affected. When you trade convenience, you cannot expect the same thing that you used to get. You're not going in the same direction anymore. So it's really important to actually pay attention to this, and the fact that nobody even now is covering. They didn't decide to cover this until it was too late. I bet I can go to. I'm really willing to bet I can go to YouTube right now, or I can go to major media publications, and I still would not find a single thing that talks about any of these things at all. I'm more than willing to bet. You see, and I didn't even know they had headphone clubs. That's nuts. But it doesn't surprise me. I mean, where did we think everything was going when we had to, and don't get me wrong, because I'm not against the digital age at all. Like, I just think that we need to play it a lot smarter than what we've been playing it since we've introduced the digital age. Now Hollywood is dark, so now you have to find new forms of entertainment. Hollywood is dark. What are we gonna do about it? There's nothing we can do about it except for back the people up that we do, and there's just not enough consideration for that. Like, back those people up. You want content? Back the right people up. Like, don't go against them. They had it harder. They have it hard enough as it is. Like, dealing with the lack of pay from whatever the viewership is worth in the streaming industry anyway. Oh, that's the death root stuff. Okay. So there's no actual music in the club. It's only the headphones, so you can hear every shoe squeak. What? All right, that's nuts. That's stupid. But you know, to each his own. If you like ASMR clubs, be my guest, I guess. Oh, I thought that was an item. It's just a candle. But yeah, like, don't go against those people. Like, they don't want to produce for anybody that's going against them right now. They're trying to get their livelihoods back. They're trying to get their livelihoods in a fair and sustainable place. Like, I know for a fact, if that was me, I would never, I wouldn't even return to work knowing that. So, I mean, this strike is gonna hurt a lot. It's gonna hurt everybody a lot. Because Hollywood is one of our biggest things. It is definitely one of our biggest things. And the writers and actors all intend for us to know this. They want us all to know it. And if they gotta feel it, they want us all to feel it. And we will. We will all definitely feel it. Whoa! We will all feel that. Yeah. So just watch your wallets. If you have a lot of subscription services, now's the time. Now's the time to start consolidating, because, like I said, if you think that this isn't going to affect that, and if you don't think it's going to affect anything else, then, I mean, more power to you. But the truth of the matter is that this is a huge part of our pipeline here, and our pipeline has just been burst. Our economic pipeline has been burst by something so simple. Ow. Ow. That actually did a lot of damage. Let me get in here real quick before I get burnt again. Whoops, they're called Silent Disco? Where are these silent discos at? I'm curious about that. We don't have one, do we? Ooh, that's not good. Oh boy. Yep, knew it. Knew I was gonna die. Silent raves? Okay, so where are they at then? I've never heard of this stuff before. So it's just parties for ASMR for people to listen to random stuff in the headphones. You notice in this age too, like, we've taken on like weird fetishes. Like, we love to hear certain sounds and stuff. Like, and it honestly surprises me too, because since we've entered this digital age, like, we don't really have the time to actually sit down and enjoy this stuff, and yet we find the time to do so. That's right, get out of here. Because I don't want to deal with that. Um... there was something else I was gonna get into. Yeah, this writer's strike is crazy. There are quite a few. There are some in Queens, Anaheim, Texas, Denver, and all the... So they're all in the bigger areas then. Whoa! Oh, I was supposed to heal. Crap. And those are all within the next... So this is a tour then. This is actually a tour of just ASMR. Holy crap, we're bored. We are straight bored. Hey, to each his own though, you know. If you like that kind of stuff, then you know, be my guest. Be my guest. Damn, my nose itches. I actually, you know, the funny thing is, I kind of want to see videos on it too. I want to see how people react to it. Whew, that was a close one. Where are the... Oh, there he is. Ow. I'm not about to go over there like that. Oh. There we go. I had to get that guy out of there. That's just the first site that popped up. Oh, jeez. That actually hurt my soul a lot. Oh, that's right. I died here. Yeah, let's get these guys out of here. I'm about over them. Definitely over these guys. Whoa, man, seriously. Hold on, I'll check out this site in a minute. I'm over here getting wrecked right now. Oh, they have their little colorful headphones and everything. They're just showing a bunch of people with headphones in their head just smiling like they just popped a bunch of drugs. Oh my goodness. That is actually hilarious. That is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Wow. What in the world? And I have to wonder because I'm watching. There's one chick in the crowd. Oh man, there's one chick in the crowd, and she's just like looking like she's trying to back it up on somebody, and um, um, it's just, and she looks like she's off beat from everybody else. But then I look at everybody else and I'm just like, well, how on beat are they? Oh my goodness, that is great. A silent rave, huh? That is funny. I'll knock you off your high horse, why not? Oh man. I'm gonna pull that up later. Uh-oh. I'm definitely gonna pull that up later when I get back on. Because that is hilarious. That is the funniest thing I've seen today. Oh, so they do silent raves at colleges too? Oh god. I can imagine it's worse too. Like, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like a basketball game if nobody cheered and nobody did anything else. Oh, that's the vote, isn't it? So the SAG vote is for whether or not the actors actually join, right? Oh man. I don't remember which boss this one is. Oh, it's this one, okay. And they will probably vote to join. Oh, man. Oh, I should have played that a little bit smarter than I did. I hate the Earth Tree Watchdog sometimes. You thought it was a yearbook thing? No, it's it's an association for in Hollywood. You know, Hollywood is weird anyway. Isn't it funny we talk bad about Hollywood, but yet we obsess over it so much? I think it's because we really just don't. I think we know how essential it is to our lives now because it's just been a part of our history for so long. There's a death root in here, and I don't know where it's at. I know that I thought the SAG Awards did like actors, actresses of the year. I don't know. See, that much I don't know enough about. Because I guess a lot of me just doesn't care. But, we're finding, we're finding out what they do, what they can do when they don't work. That's what we are finding out. That is exactly what we're finding out. Knew that was gonna happen. Crap. I knew that shit was gonna happen. Crap. Oh well. But yeah, we're finding out what they can do when they don't work. And boy, are we gonna feel it. We're gonna feel it hard. We are gonna feel that like crazy. So let's see, because I just got something about the SDCC. Just saying this preemptively today, don't fight in our ads. We are not afraid to block, but we don't want to do that. So just be kind to each other. Wow. That's how, so the unofficial blog is, wow, that's crazy. That is absolutely nuts to me. That's the point that we've reached. Where things happen and we just don't want to believe that they're happening. Like, that is insane to me. Like, we've gone so far overboard on stuff. I'm looking for Deathroot, though. Definitely looking for Deathroot. I don't know where any would be. But I want to see if I can find some. You stupid little gargoyle things get on my nerves. Because I know there's... Go ahead and heal. Oh, this might be it. Nope. That is not it. Oh wow, this guy followed me all the way up here. Alright. So we get a vote in 6 minutes. 6 minutes, and I think there's another one at 1, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's another one at 1. What's this message say? Seek down. Lever ahead. Huh. Nothing. Oh, press conference will be at 1. Gotcha. So we get a press conference at 1. So what is this vote to see if the SAG joins the strike? I believe so, yes. And trust and believe me, I can almost guarantee you they may actually join the strike. If they join the strike, it's definitely a nail in the coffin, though. And we're in it for the long haul. Hey, guess what? A lot of these actors, too, keep in mind, they probably get paid more than the writers do. So they can actually stick this shit out. Let's be real about that. They can actually stick this out. They can afford to stick this out. And they will do it. Yes. We'll still have our streaming services, but it's not gonna be. We're not gonna be seeing anything new. Think your little fire's gonna help you? No. Hope you like Master Chef, because that's what everyone's getting. Oh man, we're gonna see a whole lot of Gordon Ramsay. Like, Gordon Ramsay is single-handedly going to turn us all British. Like, straight up. I mean, he's okay, I guess. I mean, it just depends. Like, I've already done that industry, and I hate it so much. But sometimes it's just nice to see somebody have that much passion for it. It might. Along with a lot of other reality shows, too. And that sucks, because I hate reality shows, but man, reality TV might boost. It might boost dramatically. And I mean, we'll still get like some of the Hulu originals and the Netflix originals and stuff like that. We'll still get that. Oh, kiss ass. Yeah, that's gross. I don't think they needed to show that. I think that was very unnecessary. I don't want to see his pasty ass on on every episode that he sleeps in a hotel. I think that's gross. That is actually disgusting. I have no idea why they did that. I don't know why either. Hotel Hell. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I think you know what I think it is like Gordon a lot of Gordon Ramsay's value is actually in the fact that he's so edgy. I think that's where a lot of his value comes from. And like showing his ass was like the thing to do, I guess. About over that. Ironically, some reality TV shows also have SAG actors. Yeah, because a lot of these reality TV shows now are scripted too. Like people don't want to believe it, but that's that's reality, huh? See what I did there? And and I guess that's what keeps us entertained right there is the fact that it looks that we don't realize some of that stuff is scripted. Like we're talking about Gordon Ramsay, right? A lot of his shit is scripted. Um, Kitchen Nightmares, a lot of that stuff scripted. They go in and they set up a bunch of things to happen, and I think there's only been like 3 or 4 instances where things were like genuine reactions. And I think one of them was like the where he picked up a mouse. He actually picks up a mouse with his bare hands and he removes it from the restaurant. But other than that, like there's not a lot of realness in reality TV. So it doesn't surprise me that they actually have SAG actors in there. Or else how would they be, and another thing too, how else would they be able to pay those reality TV show actors like $10,000 to $50,000 an episode, which is nuts to me. That's crazy to me that they make that much just for acting a fool on TV in front of everybody. Hey, what's this show? Married at First Sight. I don't like that either. Um, it's just unbecoming for certain interactions, but I mean it's entertaining to a lot of people. So I mean, I guess reality TV shows are what we're gonna have, and if SAG actors join this too, then it's then we're gonna have barely any of those too. Like it's gonna be pointless to even go back to cable if it still exists because we're paying a cable bill for every subscription that we have, all combined anyway, not one one each. How many minutes? Oh, they should have already cast their vote. Do we actually get to know what the vote is before the press conference? Or is that going to be a press conference announcement? Yeah, I forgot I actually have to go back here. Sweet. So right now they're in the midst of the vote, and we'll probably find out. I would argue we'll probably find out within the next 30 minutes, maybe. Probably be a 30-minute deal. believe we won't know the rules until the press conference. Okay, that makes sense. That would make sense for us not to know that at least. But the ruling is going to be a different story. I actually need to get stronger to fight that dude. So I'm gonna travel. I have to go to the gate too. Oh. Okay. Do we know how long this meeting is supposed to last? I would say we'd figure it out with it. Maybe I'm being too nice with 30 minutes. Maybe that's why the press conference is like um at 1. That's probably why, right? Unfortunately, no, I'm trying to find out, but I think it would be at most an hour. So yeah, so then we'll have another hour to sit and wait to see what happens with this whole deal. Um I think they they vote to go on strike too. That means there's going to be a lot of actors that have to find something to do. Isn't it? It's funny. Hey, you want to know something funny? I think it's funny that we're in the age where we're in the year right now where there's more games than there's ever been, and now the movie industry is suffering. Isn't that funny? I mean, it's not funny, but it's funny in a sense. If that makes sense. Let's see, right here. That's what I'm looking for. I need to get down there. Wow, that's how I know it's been a while. Yeah, like it's just ironically funny that the gaming industry has been suffering so long from a lack of content from the big three. Well, not the big three. I'd say the big two. The quote unquote big two. And in the gaming industry, like the third parties have had to carry everything on their backs. It almost makes you wonder why we get outraged in the first place, because if the third party is the ones carrying the industry on their backs for so long and there's still nothing and they're trying their damnedest to get something out, then why the fuck do we criticize anything for being incomplete? That's just me playing devil's advocate, but you know, I think we get the point there, right? Unless I'm wrong. I mean, I could very well be wrong for saying what I just said, but should have chose something else. I've never in this one. I always choose a samurai. I never choose anything else. Is this the cave right here? I think it is. There we go. Can I go anywhere else? There we go. You know what? Let's do it. I'll summon San. I prefer to anyway. Crap! Damn it, I thought I would have. Jeez. Uh-oh. Damn, I thought I would have dodged that. What the hell? No! Oh no, I'm about to die. Oh, Esteban died? What? Shit, come on. This is an easy boss. Okay, let's do this again, I guess. Oh, that sucks. I can't believe I died. Get out of here. Esteban, don't die again, please. Kinda need you alive for this one. I know, because that's what I thought of immediately. Alright, down goes one. Now we gotta get the other one. There we go. Okay, just making sure I wasn't completely crazy. No, you're not. I mean, you are, but you're not. There we go. So I got all the stuff back. I actually need to come here so I can get to this island. I want to beat the dragon in Kaled so that I can get the rot stuff early. Because the rot stuff is like ultra overpowered in this game. And it's fun to use. It's ultra fun to use. And I could just rest. Can I travel yet? I don't think I can. Can I? I can. Sweet. So, it's the first step. We're gonna travel here. I gotta seek out that one guy too. You know what I never got? Why do you need a torch in the middle of the daytime? I never did understand that. Oh, didn't see this guy. Definitely didn't see this guy. And so basically what I'm trying to do is build up enough of my runes, or my stuff, so that I can level up a decent amount. Maybe temper my weapon a little bit. I had to get this map up. I'll touch this grace and sit down. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. I'm getting more updates. Hold on.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
So, in accordance with the official strike rules, this will also extend to con appearances. So, if you are planning on meeting an actor slash voice actor or attending an official panel at SDCC,
Offer you
this
an
affects
accord.
you. You have corporate greed to blame and nothing else. True.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid.
I
to
wish
the
this weren't an
tarnished.
SDCC exclusive. Hey, guess what? It's not going to be an
But you,
SDCC exclusive.
I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring.
Wow! Are you
Being only
serious?
with you,
That is absolutely
urge
crazy.
then it's settled.
Alright, I have to
Join me
read
by
this.
grace
Because this is
to
nuts.
turn runes into strength.
So,
Ah,
this person
another
says,
matter.
thanks WGA and SAG for creating worlds that make SDCC worth money normally and doing so for a lot less than you're worth. I'm so sorry that the AMPTP wants you to work for shit wages and not have housing while those CEOs make tens of millions of dollars a year. Good luck. Fixed it for you. Thanks AMPTP, WGA, and SAG for making SDCC absolutely horrible for fans who paid tons of money. Wow. Then try and get your money back. It's that simple. This is craziness. The entitlement that we get, right?
Use it
Isn't that nuts?
to traverse great distances. It will summon a torrent. Treat him with respect. Shall I let my hand share them with me? Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you
I
would
have
follow.
quite a few runes right now. Everything I needed equal is now equal. What am I needing? Equipment. So we're gonna do this. I was about to say, you better summon my damn steed. Oh crap, I think I'm gonna meet this boss too. Thank you. I can't stop sneezing. there's that guy. I think there's a boss coming up.
You there? Could you help us out, kindly?
I did not use the spray, thank you. I appreciate that.
You? Yeah, you there? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok.
Cause I
was
didn't think
pushed
to do
out of
so.
the cave.
You know how much
Told not
news
to
there
come
is
back.
on this
Not
strike
ever.
that's coming out
And
right
I ended
now?
up
That's
as a
just like
tree.
nuts.
Lucky you came along, really.
And it just seems like nobody's actually covering the shit.
Oh, when they... So this is all I hope. Or I could then... Right. My knees start not...
So I need to go back to the shores. We'll go to the coastal cave. He should be there by the time I get there.
Oh. What you... Wait. You got it.
I was about to say, is the game broken?
What made you go into a thing
I mean, I
like
guess I
that?
wouldn't be surprised if
My
it
mum
was, but
a seamstress, and that sewing kit was all I had to remember her by. I always wanted to be just like sweet old mum. Then I suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I? Thank you. You're very kind. I always wanted to be a seamster like my mum. Then I suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I? Thank you very... I always want... Then...
no, you cannot curl up and die. I went through too much hell just to even be able to get you some of this stuff. We'll go to the first step and we'll fight the dragon next. Dragon hearts in this game are gold.
Oh, yes. Come to the land. Of course, unfortunately, without God, you are fate.
Let's see, we've got more. Let's see. So everything that I've said will come to pass. SAG-FTRA strike will affect the gaming industry as well. The Interactive Media Agreement covers interactive or video game programs where the viewer or user can manipulate, affect, or otherwise alter on a real-time basis the sequence or presentation of the program. Wow. This is happening a lot sooner than I expected. This is definitely happening a lot sooner than I expected it to happen. I was gonna give it at least a month or two before the games industry started to get affected by this, but man, we are seeing things unfold so quickly that it's not even funny. Like, things are really beginning to unfold fast. Yeah, things are unfolding quicker than we expected. I wonder if this is gonna hit Nintendo too. It probably will, because that would suck. With everything unfolding as I thought it would, like it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Could delay Spider-Man and Starfield? Quite well, no, because if it's already ready, then it'll probably be treated like the content that they have for movies already. And they said it themselves. They have enough to make for half a year, but where the F is the dragon at? There it is. Wait, what? Damn it. So we know it's definitely gonna affect. It's definitely gonna affect. It's definitely gonna affect Nintendo. Then that kind of sucks, but whatever. We'll get this guy out of here. Sweet, and a dragon heart. Where do I want to go? I can come here. Um, all right. So what do we have now? We have 25 more minutes left to see what's going on. Maybe even less time than that. Huh? Oh, damn. This is what I was supposed to do. I gotta be a certain level before I face the Omen. So in order to do that, we gotta fight a bunch of bosses beforehand. And guess who's willing to do that? Oh, I still gotta beat the Earth Tree guy too. There's our boss. Oh shit, alright. Shit! He fucked me up. We'll come back to it, I guess. Steak America. Damn it. That was really pointless to do. Where is that, I guess this is it right here, and then we'll just wait. Everyone's saying that the strike is already a thing, but I've yet to see an official vote announcement. That's all we want right now, and it's probably, I can almost guarantee it's gonna happen. If it doesn't, I'll be really shocked. I was supposed to pass the time, damn it. And then I can go back to Knights Cavalry. So we'll give that, let's give it another, I mean, another 20 minutes and see what happens, right? Because, I mean, a lot could change in that time. But like I said, I'll be surprised if they don't. So, I'll be extremely surprised if they don't. Alright, screw that. You bastard. How are y'all stronger than the other guy? Oh, he's looking at me. Yep, here we go. Oh, he won't stay there. Oh, that sucks. I was gonna try and get him stuck, but... Damn it, I was trying to roll out of that. They're rushing through the Oppenheimer screen promo as we speak. Wait, so they have a promo going on in the middle of the meeting? Are you serious? That's nuts. Oh man, I know this is gonna get real good. This is gonna be really, really good. Hold on. Alright, so SAG is voting right now. And in London, they have the Oppenheimer screening at the same time, so they are rushing to get through that before the vote. Ha! Oh my goodness! So what happens if they don't get through the screening? Does that mean that they're gonna cut all of that off? Oh man, that sucks. Uh, Also, a lot of actors are TikToking their promos in mass before the vote takes effect. You know what's funny too? Is that there are some actors that I didn't see before in a long time on. Like Robert Downey Jr. has been like really in the press, like, or not in the press. He's been on, he's retaken an online presence, and he was in Paris talking about the Oppenheimer screening. So, I mean, it looks like, yeah, this is, people don't really realize how much this stuff affects other aspects, do they? So they actually have to walk off the premises. That's nuts. But like I said, actors can afford to do this. They're good. They've got the money. It's the writers that are going to be suffering, and then the companies will suffer too. Damn, how in the hell did I? RDJ has a major role in Oppenheimer. Does he? I didn't realize that. Damn it. Whoa. There we go. If the boat does indeed pass during the screening, they have to leave immediately. Yeah. That sucks. Wow. I didn't even realize he had a presence in there, though. I did not know that. Emily Blunt already said she would leave once it happens. Yeah.
Tarnished, are we? I wonder you should turn
Damn,
keen.
man, this is gonna
I am
destroy
Shelley,
a lot of
sorceress,
shit.
quite plainly.
Oh,
A yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps.
I will say that while it's sad that this is happening, I'm kind of, you know what, man? I've been thinking about it, and I don't think I really need an SDCC I don't think I need an SDCC in my life. I think I'm good. I think I'm really good on that experience.
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege.
It's boutique to be bad.
But I refuse to call
Oh,
you.
bout to be
Or
bad.
pass
Okay,
kind
gotcha.
words.
I was like,
Never.
what? Boutique to be
Anticipate
bad?
grievances, young apprentice.
That's our new word for when things bout to be something. It's boutique to be bad. Did I already do that? I did. There's an Evergoal further down that I want to check out. How's that my east coming out? That doesn't make sense. It's boutique to be bad. Oh, you are now, Jessica. Oh, boutique. I don't think that's an east thing. I meant to say boutique. If that is any consolation at all. About to say, why is the quality so bad? Whoa, where did you come from? I don't know then. That might be south thing. Oh man. We got 10 minutes left until this boat goes through. There we go. I forgot it was this guy. Holy crap. I just want to heal. There we go. Let's see what he does, because he kind of backed off a little bit. Oh, shit! I ran too much. I shouldn't have ran. Stake of America. So let's see what the updates actually are. Oh wow, there's a lot going on right now. Holy crap. OMG, actors on Insta are fanatically posting their last promos for movies coming out because SAG board is meeting right now, about to announce the strike. This is crazy. We can get a live stream of the premiere. I want to see SAG actors walk off the red carpet for the strike. Bryce Brooks signing in sales has been canceled. Oof! Oof! Where's your delusion now? Wow. Yeah. Yeah, SDCC unofficial blog. You are you have failed. You have failed at your job. Damn. Yeah, we got 6 minutes left. You know what the funny thing is these are going to be the 6 longest minutes. These are going to be some 6 very long minutes. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy out of here. That delay, though. that's right. He does use that, doesn't he? See, can I get him this time? Damn. And I don't think he takes bleed damage either. That sucks. Steak of America. It is definitely about to boutique bad. It is definitely boutique to be bad. That's what I meant to say. Damn, where's my... I can't find my... Oh, it's right here, that's why. Can you use boutique bad later? Yeah, I could. I could, man. I don't know. I don't know. About 2 minutes, yeah. I guess we'll see, though. I mean, it could be a little longer than that. Shit, he killed me in record time. Fuck. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, this is a strike that is definitely going to happen. So, just to give you just to paint you all the picture of what's actually why this is actually happening. Uh so I don't know who this is, but my last residual check was a collective check for 19 different streaming episodes. That was a total of $36.17. Just one reason we strike. If you don't understand how much how this has put everything over the edge, trying to define what um trying to define what the price of streaming is, like I don't know what to tell you. Like, we only understand things from the consumer aspect, and then you try to put a value, you try to put a price tag on something on streaming, and then have the nerve to say that writers aren't worth anything. But if it weren't for writers, if it weren't for certain aspects of every piece of content that you digest, then you wouldn't have content at all. Why do you think actors get into directing? Because they realize the value of directing, they realize the value of producing, they realize all of that. It's nuts. this strike is happening. It's 11:01 right now. They should be announcing what's happening shortly. I would imagine they'd be announcing that shortly. While I'm getting my ass kicked by this guy, by this bloodhound. Who is very much so like Irithil Knights, or I should probably back the fuck up. You wanted to come over here. Which way is he going? Come on. Ooh, that's nasty. I didn't even see that coming. Oh, I don't have any. Fuck! Damn it. I need to find where my... There it is. I was going to say it should be in the trees. Oh, get that back, please. Damn it! Fuck! Record time again. I'm tired of getting my ass kicked by this guy. I gotta think smart. Back to the state of America. Kiss ass, lady. It's boutique. It's boutique to get bad for you. That is so damn confusing. I don't know how in the hell your phone came up with that. So he does take bleed damage. Shit! That sucks. Oh man, I try to get the first blood on this guy and I get wrecked every time. Kiss ass, lady. You being genuine about that too? I'm not actually mad either. I'm just damn, that delay always gets me. I don't know why either. Shit. Nasty. But I couldn't tell if you were being a genuine asshole or not. So, you know, you could be genuine about anything. You could be genuinely nice. You could be genuinely an asshole. In which case, I know how to be genuine of both. And it could boutique to be really good for you, or boutique to be really bad for you. Though always gets me. I don't know why. Except for that. That is not shit, man. I'm starting to wonder if they will wait. Yeah. I could honestly see that. Them waiting to release it in the press. It would make more sense to do that, actually, than it would to just announce it and then have a press conference about it later. So, I mean, I would imagine that this is happening. Suck ass. Shit. I should know better than that. Okay. And actors are starting to put their residuals online too. I mean, oh man, you're gonna see a lot of bad. You're actually going to get some behind the scenes. And you want to know something else too? Want to know something else I could predict? A lot of people. There's gonna be. I could say half of the people that you see on Twitter will be like, "Oh man, that sucks," And then the other half is probably going to be like, well, too bad. Give us our show. Come to SDCC. This is stupid. Oh, yeah? But would you be happy with $36 for all of that work? Ooh, that was a nasty little hit. Shit, man. Seriously? Yeah, you actually cannot put a value on streaming right now. And like I said, it's gonna take a long time to figure this out. Oof. That was record time. I wonder how many people would actually not be shocked, or how many people would be shocked if this actually went, if they actually agreed with all of this. Got him. Oof. That was really close right there. Bloodhound's Fang. Yes, please. Thank you. I guess let's just go here so that I can actually. So we got a dragon defeated. Wait, how many? I still gotta go back and okay, good. Actually, yeah, let's level up. Ooh, my strength doesn't want to level up though. That sucks. So I'm gonna go back to where that dude is. Hold on. So the Evergold is clear. Or at least that one is.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word? A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. As I had hoped.
Perfect.
I was entrusted this for thee, by Torrent's former master. Tis a bell calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree. The spirit now it is thy.
I might actually
Forgive
be able
mine
to beat
intrusion,
the
Tarnished.
dude.
I doubt we shall again meet.
Oh, we will. Trust me. We will indeed meet again. But there's stuff that this guy sells too. I need to take. I need to actually get some stuff from this guy. Wait, what is this? I think that's it. I think that's all I need from him, actually.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that's all I need from that guy.
Nice to do business.
Equipment. We'll use them. Oh, I forgot he. No. Okay, so the CO, what about him? Oh, so the strike is happening. Nasty. Yeah, so we knew this was gonna happen. We definitely knew that was gonna happen. It sucks, but you know, hey. Hold on. kind of I don't know. That was, huh? No, not really. It's more so just I wasn't expecting that. I have unmuted already. Wow, man. I know you did. I did. I cannot believe it. So the strike is happening. There's not much we can do about that. Just wait it out. Kiss ass, lady. Ouch. Oh, let me back up from that one. There we go. Tree sentinel down. Had to get that guy out of the way. Can't use his golden halberd though, that sucks. But whatever. Alright, RIP that lady. I wonder, can I level up again? I don't think I can. I mean, let's see. I was going to say GG, but whatever, and you sent that twice. Let's see. Ooh. Do I want strength yet, or do I want... Let's go ahead and up my endurance. I need that for sure, especially if I'm gonna fight Omen Man. But I won't be fighting Omen Man for a little bit, because I want to at least get some more. This car, handy-dandy steed. I gotta go, before I can even move past the gate, I gotta go to this little valley down here. I still gotta beat the Knights Cavalry over here. I just want to make sure I cover all my bases. Absolutely not. Oh, I don't know why I just walked in front of that guy. Ugh. Okay, there we go. And then can I actually... I don't think I'm going to be able to reach down there without dying. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, I get it. Let me pull that out, because I'm going to have quite the fight over here. Here we go. I normally get trashed by this guy at the first couple of times. And I can't go in there yet. Nope. Oh! Uh-oh.
Bloody finger. The end is nigh.
Really getting tired of you. Ugh. Oh, that sucks. See, I knew I was going to get trashed by that guy. Well, while we are waiting for the inevitable hammer, what time do you think you should jump on to Smash today? Well, I'm jumping on Smash when I'm going to be jumping on at the time that we agreed, right? I thought it was about 8 or 9 o'clock. Could have swore we said about 8 or 9, right? I'll probably do like an hour ahead just to get a little bit of practice in. Damn, why do I keep going the wrong way? Oh no, I'm probably not. I need to recoup a little bit from this stream so that I can actually get on to that stream at full strength. I'm not playing with you right now.
If it isn't Nereus, the bloody finger, the end is nigh. For you. And your blood.
There we go. There we go. That's the stuff dreams are made of right there. Now I can go back and do what we do. But yeah, I need to recuperate before I can actually get back on. And I'm doing like 50 billion things at once. I'm having like 2 different conversations and doing this and keep trying to keep up with what's going on with the strike. And I mean, things are gonna unfold within the next couple of hours. So if things are moving this fast, man, we are in for it for sure. We are definitely in for it. Oh.
Well, well, well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance! Cough up your boy! All of it! Wait, wait, please! I surrender! White flag and all! Finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. True and true.
There we go. We're saving patches.
Ah. Now how did I...
My stream quality seems to be really trash today. I don't know what's going on. Actually, let me back up.